It is Monday morning and I have quite a few orders to pack up and ship out today. Normally I would pack this stuff up Sunday night and drop it off at the post office on my way to work Monday morning. However, I'm on vacation, so I'm going to be doing all my shipping in the morning. Let's go through what I sold. First up, this LL Bean long sleeve shirt. I paid $2.49 for this, probably from a thrift store a long time ago. Ended up selling for $13.49. Sold this lot of 5 Pokemon cards, Stuffle, Toys R Us promo. This lot ended up selling for $9.99. Got a DVD going out, this Disney DVD Sky High. This is brand new sealed. Paid $1 for it, sold for $9.99. Next up, sold this mask Boulder Hill playset part. This is like a little gas sign, just this little flap. This thing ended up selling for $14.99. I can't believe I almost threw out these playsets because they were too big to ship. Parting them out has worked really well so far. Next up, got another DVD going out, Spies Like Us, brand new sealed. Paid $1 for it, sold for $9.99. Got an NES game going out, Tecmo Bowl, ended up selling for $11.24. Next up, got some more mask playset parts for Boulder Hill. These are 2 gas pumps. These things actually had quite a bit of value. This little lot of 2 ended up selling for $49.99. So crazy sale there. Like, you would never think that this would have that much value. But these bottom blue parts are like pretty, a lot of people that have these listed don't have the bottom blue parts. So I think that's brought up the value a little bit. Solid sale there. Next up, got this Tokyo Hotel puzzle. This is brand new sealed. I paid $1 for this at a yard sale a long time ago. Finally ended up selling for $14.99. This thing is going to have to ship priority, so I'm only making a few bucks here. Last up, sold this little book lot, 3 book set, vintage books. This thing ended up selling for $13.49. I think I got this just in like a pile at an estate sale. All right, I got all that stuff packed up and dropped off at the post office. So you guys are going to see a lot more listing footage the next couple of weeks just because I'm going to be off work. So it's the same day. And I'm finally tackling those used DVDs from that 1,000 DVD buy. I bought 1,000 DVDs. About 200 something of them were sealed, which I listed a long time ago. And I also have already gone through the used ones and scanned everything and picked out the ones worth selling. The ones worth selling for me are if they sell for $10 or more. So all the leftover ones, which is probably around 700, are all just pre-owned ones that are just not worth selling individually because they won't get me at least $10. So what I did was yesterday, actually, I didn't film it, but I went through all of them and separated them by genre. So that's my plan. That's how I'm going to go about it. These 2 boxes are full of horror DVDs. So what I'm going to do is go through each genre, and I'm going to check all these discs. Now, I am not going to clean anything. If the disc is in good condition, I'm going to make little lots of 6, like little lots of 6 DVDs with good discs. Anything that isn't good, like has scratches or scuffs or anything, I am just not going to take the time to clean those just so I can lot these up. So that's just not happening. Anything that is not in good condition, I'm just going to put in a separate pile, and I'm just going to take the disc out of the case, and I'm going to sell those as disc only, untested, blah, blah, blah. So that's my plan. So this actually shouldn't take this that long. I'm going to go through these, separate them in piles, ones that are good, keep them in the case. Ones that are not good, I'm going to take them out of the case and put those discs in a separate pile and make lots of those as well. So I'm not sure how long this is going to take, but I'm going to go through these horror ones first, and then if it doesn't take too long, I'll go through some other genres as well. But that's the plan for all these. I mean, there's some good movies and stuff in here. Some weird, interesting ones, too. They're just not worth it to sell individually in pre-owned condition. But, yeah, I'll be right back. All right, I'm done sorting through those 2 boxes of horror DVDs. And to my surprise, a lot of the discs were actually in good condition. These 2 stacks right here, all the discs are perfect. There's no scratches or anything. They're, like, flawless. So I wasn't expecting that many to be like that. So these I'm going to make lots out of with the cases and everything. And then this stack here is all discs that are either scratched or... Honestly, some of these could probably just use a quick wipe down. But like I said, I'd have a lot of these to go through, and I'm not doing that. So I'm going to sell this whole stack in its own listing, one big giant lot. And then I'm going to make little lots of these ones as well. So here's some of the lots I made. Ended up making 7 lots. 6 of them have 6 movies in it. And this one only has 5. But this case is like a little bit bigger. So it still... works out. And the reason I'm putting them in lots like this is, look at this. This is an 8x6x4 box, and I have the DVDs bubble wrapped, and it slides right in. And there's no packing paper required, nothing. This thing just fits perfectly snug. And medium mail shipping, this, I believe this will be like $3.33 to ship, so it's not too bad. So that's why I chose to lot these up in lots of 6. But I got some cool lots here. I tried to like put similar ones that people might like into, I tried to make the lots like have some kind of theme, but it's kind of hard. Like this one has all like horror classics ones in it. So each DVD has like a bunch of old films. These ones are weird ones. I never heard of those before. But yeah, so I'm gonna get this stuff photographed and get it listed. All right, I got all the horror movies photographed. Everything's ready to go. I haven't listed them yet. I still want to take advantage of the daylight here. My photo setup is actually pretty weak. I just have this like regular lamp and then this ring light right here, which honestly isn't even that good. So if it's like nighttime, it's pretty dark and not even really good for taking photos. So instead of listing the horror DVDs, I'm going to move on to some other things and continue to take photographs while it's still light out, so I can use the daylight, and then I'll just list the stuff later. So this box I had labeled as drama. I didn't have that many in this one. So after going through it, these ones, all the discs were good. These ones weren't. I'm obviously not going to make a little lot just like this. So I'm going to save these, put these aside for now. And I might be able to get like 2 lots out of here. And then I do have a giant bag of just kind of random movies. So whatever I can't complete a lot here, I'll put those in that bag. Ended up making 2 like drama movie lots right here. I had 4 extra DVDs, so I just threw those in the random bag. And then here's all like the damaged ones or kind of scratched and scuffed ones that I'll just put to the side to make a bigger lot of those. It's Tuesday morning. I only have 2 orders to ship out today. First up, I sold this lot of 5 Warhammer novels. These things look pretty cool. I paid 50 cents a piece for these at a garage sale, so I have $2.50 into this stack. Ended up selling for $40.49. This will ship media mail, so pretty solid sale there. And last up, I sold the final lot of Star Wars X-Wing dice. Lot of 4, sold for $14.99. All right, those 2 items have been shipped out. And actually yesterday, I ended up getting all those lots listed. And I actually organized some more too ahead of time. So I went through all the DVDs I had labeled as like kids movies, kind of slash family movies, Disney movies type things. And a lot of them were pretty messed up. So this is the stack of the DVDs that I'm just not going to clean, and they're scratched and scuffed and all that. And there was a lot. So these were the only ones that were actually good. I'm going to make 2 lots here. This is like a Disney lot. And then here's just kind of like kids slash family movie lot. These ones are kind of just like doubles and stuff. I'll put these aside in the random bag. But I guess it makes sense that a lot of the kids' movies would be kind of destroyed because it's probably kids that are like handling them. With the horror movies, I had a lot more in better condition, but it is what it is. Just finished going through a couple more boxes. These 2 right here. I had these full of comedy movies. I got these 2 stacks right here that I will make into lots. All these discs are good, and I had quite a few kind of borderline scratch ones, so I'll make a big giant lot selling these untested. All right, I just went through a couple more boxes. I think these are going to be the last boxes I'm going to go through today. Once I get everything photographed, then I'm going to list this stuff. I'm making good progress, though. This is only my 2nd day working on this. And yeah, nice progress so far. So these boxes were kind of like thriller type movies and also a few Westerns. So these were all the ones that were in good shape. These 2 were good as well, but not enough to make a little Western lot. And then here's a stack of the ones I'm going to sell as is. It is Wednesday morning. I only have 2 orders to ship out today. First up, sold this War Machine miniature. This ended up selling for $14.24. Next up, I sold a Hot Wheel. This is a pink silhouette. I paid $2.43 for this. This one ended up selling for $11.49. So this was one of the lower end Hot Wheels I just took a chance on. I don't have any more of this car, which is probably good, but I still made some money here. Still trucking away at these DVDs. Today I went through a couple boxes, which I had labeled as action. Some of them are just generic movies, though. All these right here are all good condition discs, so I'll make lots of those. And then I got a stack of scratched ones here. Not going to bore you with any more footage of this, but just checking in, showing you that I'm still working on these. It is Thursday morning, and I only have 1 thing to ship out today. However, it was a decent sale. This little lot of 3 mini mass comics, this lot ended up selling for $19.99. All right, so here's the last of the DVDs. I had a few boxes left. I was planning on doing it over the course of 2 days, but I just kind of grinded through and finished it all today. So all these here are in good condition that I'm going to make little lots of. And I also have this and a bunch more piles of like disc only scratched ones. So if I can get this stuff sorted out and listed today, then I'll be officially done with the DVDs. It is New Year's Day morning, and I am not hungover. I was not out at the club. I was not out drinking. I got a good night's sleep, and I'm waking up ready to work, start the new year off right. That's how you get ahead in life. We out here grinding, listing, and stacking dividends. That's what we're here to do. Yesterday, I did get all the lots of DVDs listed. However, I still have all these scratched ones that I need to make lots of. So I'm going to get these listed today. And then after that, then I'm officially done with the DVDs. And I just want to mention real quick, this might actually be the biggest waste of my time that I've ever done on eBay. I don't know. Typically, I cherry pick DVDs to sell, and this was the first time I just bought a big lot, and from that lot, I was able to cherry pick, and I had a ton of sealed ones and a ton of used ones that are worth selling. But I've never sold just junk DVDs like this in lots. I don't know if my lots are the right size. I don't know if people are going to buy untested ones. I have no idea. I'm not too worried about it though, because I'm going to be making profit regardless of a unit. If I don't sell any of these lots, any of these used ones, I'm still going to make a profit. The thing I'm concerned about is I spent a lot of time listing all this stuff. So hopefully some of this stuff sells. Anything that does sell will just be additional profit at this point. But yeah, don't go out and buy DVDs like this, like junk ones, and do what I'm doing and expect good results, because I have no idea. Like I said, no one might buy any of these. I might not even sell a single lot. Only time will tell, but we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'm going to get this stuff organized into lots, listed, and then I'm going to see what else I can get into today. All right, those DVD lots are all photographed, so once I get those listed today, I will be done with that. So I'm moving on to other things. I don't want to start the Transformers toys like while I'm winding down the day, so I'm going to start that on the next time I list, like a fresh day from the beginning. So I just wanted to list a little bit more though, so I grabbed some random things that I still had. This thing I didn't even realize I had. This is from when I bought some He-Man stuff from a garage sale, and I know I listed and sold one of these before, but I didn't realize I had another one, but I had it buried in a box. So I'm gonna get this thing listed. I have some easy sealed stuff. These are like thrift store purchases. Got a sealed CD and a couple sealed DVDs. This is how I keep track of what I paid for stuff when I put it in my death pile. If I don't list it right away, I kind of just put a little post-it note on here just to remind myself how much I paid, so I can put it in the custom SKU, so then I can let you guys know how much I paid for each item. Sometimes this doesn't work. The notepads or the post-its fall off and stuff, but for the most part I try to keep track of that stuff, because it is good to know when I go to list something to remember how much I paid for it. Obviously, if I got something in a big giant bulk lot, then I don't do that. But yeah, so that's how I do that. And then also, when I was going through the DVDs, one of the DVDs came with like this little graphic novel comic. I doubt this has much value, but I'm gonna throw it up for 10 bucks anyway and see if someone picks it up eventually. Just wanted to talk about something real quick. I've been doing this for a couple years now. I honestly wish I'd been doing it for longer than that, but it is what it is. A lot of people out there think credit cards are evil. I love credit cards. If you know how to use credit cards properly, you can make money off of them via cash back. So this obviously isn't going to work if you're in credit card debt at the moment. If you are, you need to get out of that. It's just awful. You just don't spend money you don't have. You got to get rid of that. Once you do get rid of it, if you do, basically what you do is you just treat the credit card as cash. You know how much spending money you have, and you only spend the money you have, and then every month you pay off your credit card in full. Very important. Every month in full and not late. If you mess up one time, the whole thing is just pointless, because you're going to get charged late fees and interest, and the whole thing is just pointless. But yeah, just treat your credit card like cash. Only buy stuff that you have money to buy, and then pay it off in full every month, and you're going to get cash back. So this year I got $215.64 in cash back for free, just by, instead of using a debit card, I use a credit card instead, and then I just pay it, click a button to pay it off in full every month. Really doesn't take that much time at all. So that's just free money out there that you can just be getting. And obviously I want to be spending as little as possible. So honestly, the least amount of cash back I get back is better, because that meant I spent less money, but I'll take any cash back I can get. I use a credit card for any purchases that I can use a credit card for. Obviously, at like garage sales and stuff, you got to pay cash. But yeah, just something to consider to maybe start the new year off right is, yeah, just think about it, because it's free money out there. It is early Saturday morning. I forgot to mention yesterday that the post office was closed, so there was no shipping. However, I do have some stuff going out today. First up, I got a couple of these band t-shirts. Got Honky Corduroy. Someone sent me an offer at $20 for this, and I took it. And then next up, got this Morbid Saint t-shirt. Pretty cool looking shirt. This ended up selling for $32.49. So technically I paid $11 for each of these shirts. However, I'm in the profit for that buy at this point. So after fees and shipping, everything left over will be profit. Sold this Guild Ball miniature. This ended up selling for $10.49. Sold a Hot Wheels vintage collection. This ended up selling for $12.49. I paid $2.50 for this. I believe I have a ton of these cars left over. And then last up for the day and also for the week, got this DVD, Meet the Feebles. I paid 50 cents for it. It's pre-owned. Ended up selling for $16.99. And the numbers for the week, I only sold 19 items for a total gross sales of $341.82. Another week for me on eBay. But hopefully things will look up. I've been listing a lot of things, and actually after I'm done editing this video, I'm gonna get to more listing. Stimulus checks have started to drop. So I got mine, and then once I realized I got mine, then all of a sudden I got a couple sales on eBay. So might have just been coincidence, but I know last time the stimulus checks came out, even though they were a lot more, people started buying stuff like crazy. So hopefully a combination of that and listing a lot generates me more sales, but it is what it is. Link to my eBay store is in the video description. Until next time.
I'm sweeping and packing these dividends I keep stacking to the roof. I'm out of room. I'm gonna have to get a bigger broom.